Thursday, March 20th, 2014, and as you can see, beautiful sunny day. I'm heading down to hike the entire Tecumseh Trail with a group of people, the Central Indiana Wilderness Club, CIWC. I think, I don't know, there's going to be 6 to 8 of us, 3 nights, 4 days, with a group. First time I've ever hiked with a group, and notice no dogs. So I'm dogless, so this should be pretty entertaining. Hiking the Tecumseh Trail, 45 miles I think, 4 days, so pretty easy pace. Pretty decent weather, at least the first couple days, so it's going to be kind of fun to get back out, start the 2014 season. Here we are at the trailhead. You can see there's the first blaze. So we'll be heading that way, and pretty excited. Gorgeous weather next couple of days. Good way to start it. Do more. You get a little more time on your hand. Yeah. Let the hike begin. Whole crew. Coming up on the rock shelter area.
Which side of camp here?
There were big icicles when we were here last time.
Big what, icicles?
Yeah, coming off all of these rocks.
Well, I think that's where the trail goes. Is up there.
Wrong place to put toilet paper.
Yeah, looks like they got pushed out with the freeze or something. With the
Toilet paper doesn't go in the bottom of the pack. Yeah, but our camp pack's not. Here, Gary, I'll get that for you. Hey, you got it?
Yeah. Were there many others?
Yeah, there's quite
there
a few
were 5
actually.
or 6, or 5 or 6 entries. Maybe more.
Yeah, this must have been an afterthought. Put that in there for a reason, and they took it out.
Because they couldn't get the book in. Getting ready to go up a little hill. You can see it over there in the distance. Looks all the way around that ridge.
3 hours to here?
Yeah, that's not too bad. Probably 6 miles in. Well, that was a last decent hill for this day. Now you get to grind your knees going downhill in the pine forest. Almost to where we're going to camp. Got about 8 miles in. That's scary. This is the start of where all the campsites are. Pretty cool. Yeah, we didn't get to stay in the spot we wanted, but here's home for the night.
Cooking.
It's so exciting. Got my cheddar cheese spread rehydrating there. I've got, I don't know if you can see it, that's airborne because I'm sick. I can probably tell from my nose, but I kind of got cold or something. I don't feel so good. Here's the scene. It's pretty cool camping with a big group, huh?
I just don't know why it's...
Once it starts boiling, you can just put it over on there, and it should boil that pot a lot better than the one I've got. That should burn in about, I don't know, about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes or so,
Yeah.
maybe 4. It'll boil
See,
that.
this is gonna never go.
Bill's over there eating his breakfast.
I can sleep in the morning.
Since you're ahead of the game.
A little out of phase on the meals plan.
Part about it,
I'd say let's let this go a little bit. Let's let it get going, and then feed it something.
I think we can put that right here and let it start thinking about it.
A little preheat action.
Did it?
Well, you stopped there for a minute. You started snoring like before I went to bed.
Would have been a brief minute.
And then you started snoring, and you never skipped a beat snoring all night long.
There
was
one
consistent,
time that
though.
you were
That's
quiet,
good.
And you were for the 10
It was cold.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
morning of the second day here. As you've seen, it was had to be down below 20s. I think partly because you see we're at the base of this valley here, so the cold air just settles, and we're right next to a stream, which they say you should never do. So it was a cold, damp, freezing. My fingers are cold, my feet were frozen. I had every piece of clothing on. Getting ready for day number 2, getting going here. Thawing out. That's hold it in your mouth, Cam. There's the scene. The sun's come up. Getting ready to go on day number 2.
All right. Yeah, you can see those from the
It's gonna be like almost 70 degrees today after being 23 last night. Hard to believe. All ready to go. It's gonna be warming up quick. I loved that fire. Ready to go, day number 2.
Here we go.
Beautiful morning. A little chilly.
I think somebody in the.
Started day number 2. Here's what we're walking in. A nice pine forest down here, and I think this is called Sugar Creek. You can see the folks up there. Cold, cold night. Everybody survived, but that's what we learned. The ratings on sleeping bags are actually for the temperature at which, if you go below that, you will die. Not what you'll be comfortable at. Mine's a 30-degree bag, and I think it got down to about 25 last night, so that ought to tell you something. I was reaching for the rain gear at the end. I had every other piece of clothing in use somewhere, and I still was very cold, especially my feet. The pack's probably a couple of pounds lighter than it was yesterday. Very comfortable. Probably, I don't know, my guess is about 22 pounds right now is all. Anyways, day number 2 of our 4 days. We're heading to what's called Indian Hill, I think, and Plum Creek. There's a camping area there. It's about 11 miles today. Unbelievably warm. I've actually got a t-shirt in the back of my pack. That's how optimistic I am. I think I'm going to be changing into the t-shirt with nothing else on before this takes up. Up the ridge. Beautiful morning in the woods.
Install those.
Heading that way.
Because you know those wooden ones.
The Wedding Chapel corner turn. The sound of hiking. You don't see that on the back of a pack every day.
He's videoing your truck, Wes just said, man.
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
It's Tim and I went up here to Bear Lake, and we just seen a couple old toys laying. And I was like, well, this is cool. He goes, yeah, you ought to hang that on your pack. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I noticed it's not on his pack here.
It's really,
To have accoutrement, but
it's just a conversation piece, pretty much.
Yeah. Wow, this is getting nice. I don't know if you can tell it's warming up. Probably in the mid-50s already. On its way to nearly 70. awesome. Just awesome hiking. Perfect. Oh, that is cool. Where'd you get all those?
They sell them at the, mostly at the national park.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, it is.
Very pretty.
Wonderful.
Kind of feel like you're out in the boonies.
You think?
That's what it feels like.
Free fall down there.
That's what we just came down.
All right.
Really pretty, beautiful. I'm gonna have to strip down here pretty quick. Up the hill we go. Oh, it's almost time to strip the jacket and long sleeve shirt off. It's warming up in a hurry. We're coming down into Bear Lake. I guess we're about 2 hours into it. Very nice. It's pretty lucky springtime weather.
Yeah.
Taking a break at Bear Lake.
Taking a break at Bear Lake.
And man, is it nice out.
Here we are, Bear Lake.
Bear Lake.
Don't drown.
Sandwich process here.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the good kind of tuna.
Oh, yeah.
That's got
And then the White Castle mayonnaise.
Oh, pilfered mayonnaise.
I went and bought I bought a fish sandwich.
Oh, okay. That's not pilfered then. That's legit. That looks good.
You want a bite?
No, I'm good, thanks.
sure?
Yeah, you carried it in. You deserve it all.
Well, yeah, I ate a bunch of your cheese last night.
Thank you. Oh man, that's good.
Not good. Let's see.
That's we're dragging along, man. Yeah. Wow. That is tasty.
I wouldn't.
That
say
was really good. Cool bridge. Water spot.
Yeah, come on in, the water's fine.
Here's where we are. Tecumseh Trail sign. We're getting ready to, I don't know if you can see the bridge through the woods. You can see customary double white blazes or double blazes when you're going to change direction. In this case, we're hanging a right and heading back through the woods. So anyways, oh my god, it's about 70 degrees. It is unbelievable to go from being that cold in the morning to being as warm as I am right now, wishing I was wearing shorts. I've got the sun, you can see it up there, is just blazing and unbelievable. Springtime in Indiana where you can go from 25 or less, whatever it was this morning, to 70, you know, just a few hours later. Crazy. Heading up the ridge here, we're getting ready. There's a shelter, like an AT style shelter up here not too far, called Fox Den Shelter. And I think what we're going to do here, I've looked at the map, but I think we head up this hill and then there'll be a ridge up there. And from what I did look on the map, we'll stay up on top of that ridge for probably a couple miles and then we'll come to that Fox Den Shelter. And I'm sure we'll stop there and just kind of check it out and spend time resting and regrouping with everybody. Hear the whistling. That's oh, that's fun. That's scary. He whistles while he hikes. Well, we're at the top of this ridge where the extend shelter is. There's an alt.
You'll see like gathering places.
Oh, that's what it is.
Does it? Well then, that's where I'm going with my pack.
Oh my God, this is like
A water spigot in the woods.
there's a spigot in the middle of our
It doesn't, and a fire hydrant. I don't know if you can see that way back there. Yeah, it's holy water. It's a very well-blazed section of the trail. I don't want you to miss it.
The corpse pose.
You make a good corpse. I missed the description on video though.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It's the end of a yoga practice. You get in the corpse pose. Imagine you're in the woods, someplace nice and warm and safe. Just be there.
all right. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that real well, but an old barn out in the middle of nowhere. Made it to the fox den shelter. That's it.
Did you sign? Did you sign the register? I'm in here. Yeah. I
Sweet.
was here on 4/29/11.
Wow.
Thru on the TT. I love spring.
April 9th.
The 29th.
Here's fox den shelter.
Yeah.
Still a ways to go. Day number 2.
Yeah, just in case.
Heading through the pine forest. The shade is welcome. It's hot. It's amazing. It can go from about 25 this morning to 70 and smoking hot. I had an interesting turn of events. We were all waiting at the fox den shelter for everybody to get together, and 2 of the folks didn't show. So turns out they had made a wrong turn and headed back north on the trail. Unfortunately, they went about a mile north on that before we got a hold of them on the cell phone, thanks to modern technology. They're heading the right direction now, but it's kind of slowed us down a bit. Probably 4 miles to go, maybe. Still a ways to go. But this is pretty cool hiking. Very cool. No frog action. See if they'll quiet down when I go over here. Nope. Taking a break to get some water and rest before the last stretch.
Yep.
New trail. This is the cheap version of a trail marker here.
Yep.
As you come from that road, and the old trail used to go up that road. So this is all new, and the only marker is right there. Not the easiest thing in the world to see, and there's no sign, so we're trying to make it obvious for everybody behind us.
I don't have any flag these days.
CIWC.
There's some back there.
Well, here's the day number 2 campsite. A lot warmer at this point than last night. That's James there. Everybody's just getting settled in. A long day. Getting the fire going. I'm out looking for firewood. And to day number 2. About halfway there. Well, this is what we're in.
I know it's amazing.
Oh yeah, I know. It's horrible.
Looking pretty good.
Narrows has a whole bunch of
This is dinner.
Any pieces of vegetable you don't want? No. Take them.
We got a little stew going over. I just had some, well, I had
There's the scene.
red pepper.
Yeah.
Dinner time.
Trying to give it away.
Let's do it.
I mean, I was offering it up, but I ain't.
I took him up on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to.
The kitchen.
Didn't notice any interest.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
That's never a good sign. Yeah.
You been hitting this brandy?
Nah, just enough to flavor my coffee.
The serious wood there. Video of it. That's just so cool.
Alcohol stove in action. Chicken and ramen noodles. Dinner of champions.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's what I was getting ready to say, exactly. Well, that's boiling up.
What are you eating over there, Arden? What are you eating over?
Well, it's the morning of day number 3. Just getting started. It was warmer last night, but barely. Mid-30s. So, just a couple of us up. At this point you can see, I don't know, maybe this camera makes this a lot lighter, but the sun's just barely starting to lighten up the sky. It's about a little after 7, but the sunrise isn't until 8. Just getting going on day number 3. Nice fire. Well, this is what the clothes start to look like after a few days in the woods here. It's not about being clean.
It's not that far, but it's a pond. And
Morning of day number 3.
Well, I got the ratio of water on that just right. I was afraid of that. It's either going to be too damn dark or too light. I got it right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Good morning.
Like, oh, he's got the camera.
He's got the camera. Good morning, camera. Damn camera. I was getting the sky and the sun coming up.
Yeah.
Another beautiful morning in the woods.
Wow.
Packing up and heading out.
Yeah. Goodbye.
See ya.
I know there's an RV waiting down there.
Still got a little packing to do. Sun's actually up. Just doesn't look like it. James is over there.
Officially is, huh?
Yeah, what they call a praying pond has a parking lot, so you start seeing,
There's a parking lot here, so maybe
start seeing beer cans and cigarette butts, and you know you're getting close to the road.
so it's about halfway.
There's where we are. And there's where we're going.
That reroute is
there's the
very,
end.
Where's the reroute?
it's an easy one to follow.
Oh, this is down here.
It's well marked, and it's not like the
Sun's up, but it's not warm.
very similar to
Doing a little map checking.
it's actually it's
Geared up. See him all set. Pack's light. Probably under 20 pounds now.
Sounds like you must spend a lot of time on foot. You get out quite a bit, I guess.
That's just what I did, a couple days ago. I came through here.
Well, yeah, I mean, even besides that, it looks like you got good equipment and a good process.
Getting going on day number 3 here. It's a gorgeous sun. We're going in waves this morning. Some people were still getting packed up, but others were antsy to get going. So, but the trail all leads to the same place. It's cold. I don't think it's even 40 degrees yet. Maybe it's 40, but a little chilly. But there's what we're hiking in. That's James. Leading the way. Heading up the hill. There's a deer stand over there.
Are you guys gonna stop and get water?
Right there. I don't need any right now.
Do what?
I don't need any.
I do, but I don't know what else is up ahead.
I would get it here.
Yeah.
I think we're climbing. Nice little photo op here. There's a scene. Can't feel it, but it hasn't warmed up much, unlike yesterday. This time yesterday, I think it was already in the upper 50s, heading towards 70. It's probably still 40.
Trail stays on this side.
I saw a white blaze.
Yeah, it's getting near one.
Yeah, it heads right up past that sign up there. Pretty cool. Heading off solo. That's what you do. Yeah. We're all going to the same place, so you just kind of hike with a group and then split up. It ain't warming up. Wow. Not feeling so good. Pretty cool morning in the woods, huh? We're backpacking in rural Indiana, man. Pretty cool. It's cold. It's real cold. Well, you can see I'm taking a little break here. The trail came out of the woods just down there, past that green tree. You know, got a little bit of a road walk here, but actually when I came out here the sun was out, so you can see I've got kind of the yard sale working here with all my clothes. Unbelievable pine trees there. Get some water out of here. Check this out. Not bad hiking. Look at it. There's got my hands full here. Bill and David. Look at this pine forest, man. These trees have been here a while. Well, day number 3 is nearing an end. I don't know if you can probably see it in the background. That's the dam, the Yellowwood State Forest campground. It's on the other side of that dam. We have to walk across it. But this is where we're staying the night. So we go across the dam, and then I'm not sure what to do after that. I think except for James, I'm the first one here. There's the Tecumseh Trail, goes straight, and I think we're going this way. I guess. What's interesting is it doesn't look like, looks like there's a fence over there. Huh. I'll have to figure this out. I'll see what's going on. I think that's where we're heading. But I think that's the campground there. How do you get there? Well, there's the dam. Problem is I don't think you can cross the dam to get to the campground. I think you got to go down the road a ways, but at this point I can't do anything over there until everybody gets here anyway, so I'm just going to hang here and wait for them and figure out if there's a better way to get over there. I guess I could swim. I'm sure that water's a little cold, but I think we're going to have to walk about maybe a mile total, or at least 3/4 of a mile to get over there, and I'm not looking forward to doing that, so I'm going to hang right here until everybody shows up and I find out with 100% certainty that that's what I have to do before I do it. So yeah. Well, we're at the base of the dam. Couldn't go over the top of it, but this is the Lake Shore Trail, so we get to do a little rock hopping here. I'll see how Bill does to see if I want to do it with that. I think I'm going to want to get my trekking poles out for this. So it looks like you can keep your feet dry. So anyways, a lot shorter than going the way I thought we were going to have to go. So I'll get started here. Enjoy that too.
Videos, huh?
Videos.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Love the sugar.
we made it to Nirvana. Hi, thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
Oh, you are going to be on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's all right. I've been on
this is like
Oh, I need something.
backpackers heaven here, man.
Yeah, I feel like we
Gatorade
should
water.
break into a flash dance or something.
Yeah, we found our way across the dam.